Good day, students. Welcome to math class. Today we'll be discussing factorization, and that is difference of two squares. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to factorize using the difference of two squares. Factorization using difference of two squares is an expression that is in form of a square minus b square, and this can be written as a plus b and a minus b, a plus b and a minus b, which means that when you are giving or when you have difference between two square, what you are going to do is to add the first one and minus the second one. Let us look at this example. Factorize the following. Factorize the following. The first one is x squared minus 16. The first step is to recognize the expression. Recognize the expression as difference of two square, and this will give you x square minus, then you convert 16 also to something raised to power 2, and that will give you 4 square. 4 square. And the second step is to write rewrite the expression given to you, and to express this now will be you add the first one and you subtract the second one. You add, you subtract, and this is how to factorize difference of two square. Another example, factorize 1 minus y square. The first thing to do is to recognize the expression as a difference of two square. 1 is the same thing as 1 square. That is 1 raised to power 2, because 1 raised to power anything will give you 1, and that will be 1 square minus y square. And by the time you express this, is going to give you 1 plus y, then 1 minus y. And this is how to factorize difference of two square. Another example, 4x squared minus 9. 4x squared minus 9. The first thing to do is to express this as difference of two square. 4x squared will give you 2x then square, because if you express 4, 4 is the same thing as 2 raised to power of 2. Therefore, 4x squared will give you 2x raised to power of 2, that is 2x squared. Then you also express 9. 9 will give you 3 raised to power 2, that is 3 squared. And by the time you apply the method of difference of two square now, then the first one would be 3x, 2x rather, plus 3. The second one would be 2x minus 3. This is how to find difference of two square. Let's go to the next example. Example 4. Express 25m squared minus 64b squared. The first thing is to recognize the expression as a difference of two square. 25m squared is the same thing as 5m inside the bracket square, because 25 will give you 5 square. Because of that, 25m squared, we can express it as 5m squared. Then 64 also, 64 will give us 8 square. Because of that, we can express 64b squared as 8b then square. And by the time you now apply the difference of two square, then the solution would be 5m plus 8b for the first one. Second bracket would be 5m minus 8b. This is how to factorize using